on the road. Hold the phone. Please, oh please. Carl, hold my phone. Never mind. Guys, hello, everyone. This is me, Oscarito H21, the famous, the one and only legend of legends.
Oh, boy. Ooh, my dad.
Carl, introduce yourself.
Saw, dude. Yep.
Who are you?
That one kid that you see in the corner.
I'm the one kid reaching into my backpack for no apparent reason.
To pull out my sketchbook.
Yeah, one of my friends one time did that. My friend that will go unnamed. He got a question. He answered a question wrong or something, and he was like, "That's it." And he went into his backpack, and then he pulled out his textbook, and he was like, "I'm gonna study more."
What a dedicated student.
So yeah. Anyway, this is the greatest, single-handedly the greatest podcast to ever grace the internet. Joe Rogan who? I don't know who that is.
Joe Rogan who?
Theo Von who? Tim Dillon who? None of these guys ring a bell to me. They're all little fishies. Well, I'm the big fish in the sea. They're all little goldfish.
Be the shark.
Oh yeah, I'm a shark in the water. They're all little goldfish compared to me.
Please do assert that you're a great white shark, not just any shark.
I'm a great white shark. I'm the great white shark. Well, they're all just little fishies. So yeah, this is Young and Opinionated.
The moon is orange.
Isn't it always?
No.
Carl's been noticing this weird thing with the moon, and she wants to express her concerns to everybody. Take it away, Carl.
The moon is yellow and orange, and I'm concerned for its well-being. Is it sick? I don't know. And it keeps moving places, and I'm not just being stupid, guys, and not understanding that there is gravity. But literally, you know how they always say that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west? Well, the moon doesn't rise in the same place, and I don't understand it. It was once over there, and now it's over there, and I'm just... Is it all right?
Please keep in mind, we are not a podcast where you go to be educated. We are both mentally dumb. We just cannot function right. So, yeah.
And we film these at the worst part of time. It's like 11:43. We're rushing. Our brain cells are even shorter than they really are.
Yes. I'm currently driving one-handed, by the way. And I don't have my proper setup for my podcast. So if the audio sounds wrong, sorry. Not sorry. But, yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
I can't really do much about it. And I have this order in Buffalo Wild Wings that I made at 11:30. I was supposed to pick them up. They close at 12. It's 11:44, and according to my GPS, we should be getting there by 11:59. So we have to rush to get there.
So much disappointment.
But yeah, one of the first topics I want to talk about, we were kind of talking about it, and then I stopped talking with you because I was like mentally like, we're going to save this for the podcast. About your gossipy teachers, you said you had some who always would like talk bad about you or something.
Oh, actually.
Oh my goodness.
There's a police, Oscar.
I'm being arrested?
Give me the phone. Oh, it's just me, officer. We are totally not. Sir. This is still a red light.
This is crazy. A police officer literally just passed like over the grass, the sidewalk, and I had to move to the left lane, and the car still had the audacity to honk at me. I'm just moving. Screw you guys. You're lucky I don't have my BB gun. Anyway, what were you talking about?
I'm traumatized.
Your teachers.
I was gonna say that I wanted to know more about what the idea that you had, but fine.
Oh, well, about the teachers, we were having a conversation that you're in elementary school. You remember that the teachers were like talking or something, and talking behind the backs. Yeah,
okay.
And then I could share mine.
Okay, fine. So basically, what happened was back in the 4th grade, I'm pretty sure, from what I can remember, we used to be like put into these. Look at how loud that is.
Okay, my bad.
We used to be put into like these rooms for like to get picked up in. We had to wait in there and then, be moved, and then we're gonna just taken. And while we were in there, the teachers would always be like, "All right, kids, shut up." Wait, no. Even though like every kid was socializing, and it was after school. It was already after school, and we're all just trying to socialize with one another and be like, "Hey, yo, I haven't talked to you in like years. How you been?" And like they're like, "Shut up, kids, shut up."
Yeah, that sounds awful. I never got that treatment. I don't remember. We went to Gosho Elementary, a pretty cool like private elementary. It almost sounds like you have to wear uniforms and stuff, but it was very public, but at the same time, it felt like a private one because you had to wear the uniforms that I never liked wearing. But I never got that treatment being locked in a room. We would always have this butterfly garden thing where our parents would just meet us and pick us up. And the ones who didn't have parents or anything to get picked up were just sent to the cafeteria. And one time I did walk into the cafeteria because, I don't know, my dad or mom were running late. And there was like hundreds of kids just piled up, just sitting there. They looked like sad prisoners or abandoned orphans. It was so sad. And every time a parent walked in, all of them would like stick their head up and be like, "Is that me? Is that my mom? Is that my dad?" And then they'll be so disappointed when it wasn't. But yeah, horrible. Did they ever talk about students?
Wait. That did remind me of another story that one time I had also, I don't know what happened to mom and dad. They disappeared off the face of the earth for a little while. And I was walking to the cafeteria. It was like one of my first times that they had, not picked me up on time. So I was like, "They abandoned me." But like before I could sob about it, the kid next to me, he was a really good kid. And he started crying a lot because he was like, my parents really did abandon me. And I was like, "Oh, it's okay, dude. He's all right. They're gonna arrive. I promise." And like, wow. Oh, look, it's the police.
It's another police officer has stopped somebody.
Is that? That's a man. That's a car? It's a man in a car.
Yes, great observation skills. Thank you.
And like mom finally arrived to pick me up, but like the kid was still crying, and I was trying to comfort him, and like mom was like trying to usher me out. She's like, "Vente ya, ven, apúrate, pero qué haces?" And I was like trying to give comfort to this kid, and I was like, "It's all right, buddy. You're gonna get through this. Your parents are gonna get here soon." And mom was like, "¿Qué haces? I'm gonna hit you." And like I finally had to leave him, and I felt so bad because I was like, "Mom, he's crying. What the fuck?"
And you never saw that kid again after that day?
No, I did. The next day I was like, "Are you alright, dude?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." They picked me up.
I was just being dramatic.
But continuing on with my original story, the teachers would like tell us, "Oh, shut up, you can't talk, you have to read." So I, read. But as I was reading, these beards would start talking and gossiping among each other. And like, I'm trying to read my book. I would be happily socializing right now, ignoring your conversations. But you have forced me to be in a quiet room reading a book. Now, how are you gonna talk?
What were you reading?
A book.
The Berenstein or the Berenstain?
I will hit you.
Please don't.
And like the audacity. It's not fair.
No, it really isn't fair when you put it like that. It's just negative teachers just reflecting their misery onto poor innocent little kids. It's awful. I'm an advocate for teacher reform. Any teacher who steps out of line will be executed.
You see, I found it so unfair that they would stop us from socializing, but they would socialize all they wanted. And it'd be even more awkward because sometimes they would a kid would be goofing off a little and making a little bit of noise in there, and the teachers would literally grab the parents and start talking to them seriously in this tiny room where everyone can hear the conversation. And it was just why would you do that? But really, why?
Yeah. I never experienced this in elementary school. I experienced this mostly in middle and high school. A lot in high school. Because there are sometimes that I would have to go during my lunch to some teacher's class to do some extra work or missing work that I had missed. Extra credit. No, not extra credit. I'm not a nerd. But sometimes I would, and I would just hear a teacher would literally sit right next to the teacher's desk and cross-legged and just be like, "Oh yeah, Susan, she's such a whore," or something like that. It was so odd to me. I was like, "What? Are you kidding me?" And yeah, it was so weird to see that. And in middle school, they had these little rooms to connect 4 classes together. I don't remember what they were called, but all the time during lunch, teachers would be there and just gossiping about each other. We could see through the windows and whatnot, and their reactions were like, "What? Oh my God, tell me more." It was crazy. So yeah, that's why I didn't go to college.
I remember one time in elementary school, I thought I was getting kidnapped.
What? How?
You see, what happened was, it was 2 times. The first time, it was that someone had called in from the office and they're like, "I'm picking up," and the teacher's like, "Oh, it seems you're going home. I think your mom's picking you up." And then I was like, "Oh, whoopee!" And so, I just waddled on over to the office, and when I got there, I was like, "That's not my mom." I didn't say it out loud, but in my head, I was like, "That's not my mom." Hold up.
Your face you must have made. Oh no.
No, you see, the thing is that I didn't see the face yet. I just saw the hair color, and I was like, "Yeah, that's not my mom. I don't know who this lady is. I'm getting kidnapped." But I kept walking. I was I was aware of the fact that wasn't my mom.
You just really want to get out of school.
Apparently.
Kids are willing to get kidnapped just to get out of school. That's how bad society is and how the school system has failed everybody. Did you guys know, fun fact, I have been spelling friends wrong my whole entire life. I always thought it was F-R E-I-N-D-S, I think. But it turns out it was F-R-I-E-N-D-S. And every single time in any spelling bee test or any spelling test that we would have in elementary school, I would never get 100 because it was always the word friends or something. Friendship, friends. It was such whack. That's all I have to say.
First of all, it's fry-ins. How do you not understand? Fry-ins.
You don't pronounce it like that. You don't say fry-ins.
You don't pronounce half the English language how it's spelled.
You're right.
But my second point is, how the did you not know? You watched the show My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. You saw the friend. You visibly saw the friendship. You saw it spelled R F R I E N D.
Wow, you're talented. You're special.
Brian.
Oh my eyes! Someone has powerful lights.
And the second time I nearly got kidnapped, we were it was at the like little. It wasn't the garden. It was the hallway.
Yeah.
And like, I was being picked up by someone else, and like for a real minute, I could not, for the life of me, remember who they were. And they like kept saying, "Hey, I'm here for you. Come on, come along. It's me. Come here." And I was like, "I'm getting kidnapped right now, 100%." And I like looked at my administrators, and they're like, "Goodbye, goodbye." And I was like, I don't know who this person is, but I again kept walking. I kept going with them. Just okay.
This is so sad to hear. Carl could have been kidnapped twice, and she would have voluntarily have gone. It means she doesn't want to be here.
We barely just made it to the wings, guys.
I'm not liking this. I looked and I think it's black. Everything's inside looks black.
That's kind of how it always looks.
All right. Oh my goodness.
Dear God, I don't think they're open.
All right, I'm going to leave the podcast with Carl. I'm going to go inside. You commentate. Tell a story. Okay.
I don't know what to say. Why would you leave me here? No! No! Ah! Okay. I don't know what to exactly say here. I could say a million things, or I could say nothing. Maybe we could just leave dead silent here. Doesn't everyone like that? Oh, I know. How about this? There was one time in school that there was this one kid. I don't know if I'm remembering it wrong or like it genuinely happened, but I remember a kid that was just, he couldn't stop smiling. Like, it wasn't like a creepy thing. It was just that he was born like that. And like, it was like, I don't want to call it strange. It was cool in a way, you know? But like, it was a little strange when he would like show any other emotion, because he'd like still be smiling slightly, but his facial expression would, want to change.
Guys, good news. Wings have been secured. There's nobody in there but one lady in the register, just like, I guess, getting the cash, the last bits of money. And she just looked at me, and I just walked over to the pickup order, and my lonely wings are there, which is great. I got my wings. I'm happy tonight. What were you saying?
And like, I mean, I was friends with the kid, so I mean, we had a mutual bond of like, "Hey yo, you're cool. Hey yo, you're cool." And it was great.
That's enough school stories for today. If I keep telling more, I'm gonna run out, and I won't have any left for when I really need them, when I have no material for this podcast.
I've already ran out.
Well, let's talk about our doctor's appointment on Tuesday that we had. I don't think it's in any vlog because we don't usually get anything good from a doctor's appointment. We don't get like good news or good footage. So
we got bad news.
Yeah, apparently we both gained weight. I gained a lot more weight. Carl gained like a couple pounds. I think I gained like 9.
He gained twice what I did.
Now you're making it sound like I weigh like 200 pounds or something.
No, but you gained twice that I did. Not that you're the same as me, but you are 200 pounds.
No, I'm not. Oh, am I? Oh my goodness, I forgot. Guys, I think I'm like 210? What was it? 12 pounds. And Carl is like 5 million 600 and something pounds.
500 Virgin Lord.
What? 5 asteroid belts. So, do you remember what happened in our doctor's visit? What did they tell us?
We're fat.
Wow, that's a great summary.
We have to eat healthier. We have to stop eating so late.
That's something that they keep telling me. I want to like convince my brain it's a lie that that eating late is bad for you, but it probably is. And then you have us right now. We're gonna eat at like 12:20 when we get home. I'll send a text to Mom that we're gonna be a little late. We're grabbing a bite.
Actually, Dad.
Or Dad. So yeah, and guys, we go to like this little children clinic. Like there's literally children. Carl still qualifies as a kid, but I am a 20-year-old grown
19.
man.
Not there yet. Not there.
I'm a 19-year-old, about to be 20-year-old grown man. Just in the room, it looks so weird because they're all little kids, and then just me, a grown man. I have my mustache, my messy hair, my khaki pants, and it's an awful scene. But yeah, they just tell us that we're unhealthy. We should be eating healthier, and that they're gonna send me to do a scan or a what?
Ooh, they're gonna send him to do a CAT scan. Now, I have a particular story to tell, and that is my hospital. Did I tell my hospital story?
You did, but I guess you can go more into detail about your scans.
So, on the first day that I was there, they immediately did an x-ray scan of my chest, and then they put me through a CAT scan. So a CAT scan, I don't know how to describe it completely, so I'm gonna describe it very vaguely. It's like a tube thing, and it's like you have this one bed, and there's a pillow, and then you have a pillow for your knees, and then they bundle you up like a little caterpillar in a cocoon. You can have a blanket. If you ask for a blanket, or you like, it's a bit cold, they can give you a blanket, and it's like 10 times amazinger. And then they just slide that little bed table forward, and you're there. You can close your eyes. You can look at the little spinny thing. You can look elsewhere. You just gotta not move. And it's like 1, 2, 3, and it's done. It's not anything complicated.
I was worried about that. I was like, what is a CAT scan? Is that weird thing that they put you in for a long time? And what's it called, an MRI or what?
That was my MRI scans.
Yeah, I had those as a kid, like a little kid with no hair. I got scanned for like a couple hours, it felt like. All because of my headaches that I have.
How do you remember it?
I remember it because it was a very traumatizing scan.
How do you remember it? Like,
I remember going under and then waking up.
No.
Yeah.
You didn't have it that bad then?
No, not really. I didn't have it that bad. I actually just took the medicine, went to sleep, and then I woke up with some juice and a teddy bear. And that was it.
Let me tell you a story. I was in my MRI for an hour and a half. Hour and 40. It is probably one of the worst experiences of my life. Other than illness.
What do you eat? What do you eat usually? We're at Checkers right now for Carl.
Half pound.
Half pound? I don't remember what it's called. Let me see my phone. Guys, this is Checkers. Look, hear this.
Welcome to Checkers. Would you like to try our #1 combo?
No.
Please go ahead whenever you're ready.
1 half-pound chicken bites and fries.
Would you like to add a drink?
No.
Does that complete your order?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm finalizing your order and getting your total.
This is so
Your
freaky.
total is $6.63.
Okay.
Please pull up to the window and have your loyalty rewards and payment ready.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna order some extra small fries for my parents because I'm a great son of a gun. Carl, keep talking.
I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, my MRI. So, it was one of the worst experiences of my life. I hated it. Those things are claustrophobic as fuck. Okay? You get strapped down. You have a plastic thing over you, so it feels like you're incarcerated. You get strapped down till you can't breathe. You have there's literally a little stress ball thing that, like, when you push it, it sends out an alert to the person for in case you like die or something in there. And then when they push you in, it's like the tubes were literally suffocating me. And like any slight movement, she was like, you have to be still. You have to be dead. Like you're dead. And I was like, that's a little, a lot of pressure.
I love checkers. They do so much for me. They're always there when nobody else is. Literally at 3 a.m. they're here. There's a McDonald's that's 24 hours somewhere far away, but these guys are closer.
Dude, these guys have saved me so many. Even when that McDonald's sometimes is closed for whatever reason, even though it's 24 hours, these guys are just here for me. They're here for me. And also there was really loud noises that the MRI produced, which is why they made you listen to music. And then, like, one time she told me to stop moving even though I was completely still. And then she never put my music back on. Like, at least, okay, you didn't put the right music on, but, like, at the very least, it was comforting hearing someone. And then she took that away from me. Oh, no, never do an MRI scan.
So, yeah, that was our doctor's appointment on Tuesday. Nothing but bad news. A lot of suggestions that aren't being followed. My diet will start on Monday, I think. On Monday. I don't want to start dieting right now. I'm
dying. Death?
I'm not going to diet right now. I think I'm going to diet till Monday. That's a good day to start, right?
Yes. Just don't specify which Monday.
Some Monday. This next topic is very unfortunate to me. I can't believe it. My faithful TV that has been with me for so long literally died on me. I don't know what happened. It literally turned black and it never came back. Yeah, I don't know. It was a Vizzo TV. LG TV.
Thank you very much.
And it just didn't turn on ever again. And my parents have a little small TV in their room that they don't use. So we use their TV for like a day, 2 days, 3 days.
A week.
Oh, a week's. And all of a sudden it started glitching. So the input menu would like switch from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2 to the satellite to the main TV to Chromecast. It was so crazy and it was so bothering because all I have at my TV is for Chromecast, just to put up videos and whatever else.
My theory still stands. I think Jeffrey the ghost took over it for a while.
Carl thinks there's a ghost called Jeffrey in our room, and he invaded the TV, and he was the one who messed with it. But we got rid of the TV. So did we get rid of Jeffrey?
No, actually, Jeffrey's still in the house.
Oh shoot!
Yep. But we got Harold now.
So I had to go to Walmart because I'm so impatient. I really wanted a TV because I watch videos up there. I put music. I do everything on the TV. I still use TV, not for like to watch stuff, but just to have background noise or something. And I bought a $114 Roku TV, a little one, the smallest one they had. My mom kept pressuring me to buy like a more expensive one. She was like, I'll put in the money. And I was like, Mom, you don't have that money. I don't have that money.
Nobody has that money.
Nobody has that money. We're not going to do that.
We're actually in debt right now.
And it really doesn't take much to please me. Like a small little TV, as long as I can see and hear, I'm happy. I'm really happy. And I like this TV. It's nice, right?
Bro, I was ecstatic when I got that box TV when we were little.
Yeah, so I'll be happy with whatever.
His name's Harold.
Oh yeah, Carl named the TV Harold. So now when you connect to it, it literally says connecting to Harold. All right, guys, we're back home. We have to eat, and then I have to shower very late, which I don't like to do, but it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the process. We have to trust the process.
I say beautiful tonight.
Yes, Carl, I'm beautiful tonight. Thank you. Goodbye, everybody. We'll cut to the future when we're doing this again.
Let us finish what we started off a long time ago, guys. Come on, guys.
Yo.
Guys, we're back. It's a whole nother day.
We were recording originally on Friday.
Now it is Saturday. We are still in a car. We still don't have our professional studio set up with my microphones, my lights, and everything. So, yeah, let's keep discussing. Carl has a globophobia or something. She's afraid of balloons, which is very odd. I was chasing her around with a balloon. She literally just ran away. Like I've never seen her run before. And I'm like, what? It's a balloon. And she just covers her ears and hides in fear. What's the reasoning behind this?
I don't actually know. I don't like it. I think it's the actual phobia of it is like it's the sound of a balloon popping. And like I said this to you before, but I don't actually know if they're correlated, but it's probably because of the same way that really high-pitched noises hurt my ears.
So yeah, if anybody else has a balloonophobia or whatever it's called, I already forgot, let us know. We want to know how it feels, how it truly does feel. And I want to remind everybody to drive safely, because recently, today, not like 10 minutes ago, some guy almost hit me for no reason. He was just a reckless driver. He almost just smacked me. But luckily, I'm an incredible driver and I cannot be killed. Even if they want me to be killed, I cannot be killed by anybody but me. So yeah, can I talk about this one thing? I have to come clean about something. I'm addicted, guys. I think I am addicted.
Oh my god, he finally admitted it. It's an intervention on himself.
No, I'm... Today I realized it. I think I am starting to get addicted. Dangerously addicted. There's this iPhone game called BitLife that I do have to say I've been playing a lot recently, and embarrassingly a lot. I was supposed to be editing, but I did not edit a single thing till like before we left. I edited for like 5 minutes, but the rest of the time I was playing BitLife, making up my life and everything, and I can't tell you how addictive it is. Just going on, reproducing, doing crimes.
That's the wrong addiction.
Getting jobs. It's super fun. In my last BitLife I did, I had literally 12 kids. I had 8 lovers. I had 12 kids. I had 8 lovers. I killed 2 people. I went to jail like 4 times. I got out 2 times. Yeah, it's really fun. Carl, if people don't know what BitLife is, please explain to them.
If you don't know what BitLife is, then you clearly don't know what YouTube is, because there was a whole trend in 27, 6, somewhere there. So it's this mobile app game where you basically, oh my god, that's a police, where you basically have you have your own life, or well, it's not your own life, it's whoever you get, and you just live out your life, man. You can do all sorts of things: crime, love, be a loner. I one time got an achievement that said cat lady, because I was the proud owner of 14 cats. You know, all the normal stuff in life. And then the not so normal stuff, like escaping jail by using a police officer's uniform. I don't know how you got it. I don't know when you had the time or skills, but you know.
So yeah, it's very fun. My favorite thing ever to do is just reproduce like crazy. I love making love and then building relationships. I always cheat on my partners. I never stay loyal to them. I always go for someone younger or older. Usually you get a friend at the beginning. They're like, hey, let's be friends. Mine are usually always girls. So I just get close to her and she becomes my girlfriend, and then by the age of 18, I have 2 kids. Which is crazy that she accepts it, because she has to also like accept, carrying my child. It's super funny. And then I have to get a job. But then instead of getting a job, I burglarize homes and steal watches, cash, computers. It's hilarious. And yeah, I have to stop. This is not healthy. This cannot be healthy doing this. I want to edit. I want to edit, but I just can't. I'm trapped. Help.
You see, this isn't even come close to your other addiction.
No comment.
Yeah, don't you remember?
No comment. Carl, share your favorite life that you've had.
No, wait, let me finish my sentence. Your addiction to the My Little Pony game.
Phew. That was a close one. Yes, guys. I was addicted to the My Little Pony game, the official My Little Pony game on the App Store. I kid you not, guys. I spent hours. Probably like 2-3 full days worth of playing. Just pure playing. And it was bad. I literally spent money on the game. It was the first time I ever bought anything, any mobile purchase. That was the first time I paid for anything. I bought some gems just to like buy, I think it was Princess Luna or Celestia. It was something crazy expensive, but it was worth it. And I literally built my little village, and I had to learn all the ponies' names, and it was so cool. But yeah, I've been addicted before. I've overcome it. So this should be a piece of cake to overcome BitLife eventually. Anyway, Carl, share us your favorite BitLife that you've had.
My favorite one, I would not be able to tell you. I've had so many. The amount is astronomical. My most depressing one.
Oh, God.
I was a poor child. I didn't have, I don't know why, I didn't have as much toys as the other kids. But I had one friend. I was also bullied my entire school years by this one kid. And then we also had a family pet. And then my family pet died. And then my dad died. And then my mom died. And then my sibling died. And then my best friend died. And then my other sibling died. And lastly, my pet died.
What? Your pet outlived your family?
Apparently. But he did not live long because he still died.
How does this happen?
Just like each year, I was like, you know what? Next year will be better. Oh! Next year. Oh! Next. I had severe depression. And then I was diagnosed with all these illnesses too. It was like, you're depressed.
What went wrong in England for you to lose everyone?
I don't know. And then I got like clinically sick, and then I was diagnosed with, I think I was diagnosed with high blood pressure and high sugar. And then I had severe depression. I had anxiety. Like, it was going bad for me. And I kept living on.
And how did you die?
I died from a heart attack.
A broken heart.
But that was, like, years. Like, I lost all my family in probably, like, my 50s. And then I outlived them till I was 80.
Oh, how sad. You saw everybody come and go.
And you know how you have more friends sometimes when you grow up?
Yeah.
I had no one. No one wanted to be my friend after all of them.
You never dated anybody?
No, I was too depressed. I just kept rising in business sales and becoming the most amazing baker. The one good thing is that after everyone died and I was diagnosed, I did get a raise in my job and I did get a promotion, guys.
Oh, I'm sorry for your family. Here's a promotion.
Exactly. Oh, also, my husband died as well.
So you had a husband?
Yes. Sorry, I completely forgot about him. He died.
Of what?
Ah!
Carl just took a phone to the nose. Major oof.
Why though?
Why did your husband die? We all want to know that.
A heart attack.
So yeah, that's BitLife. For anybody who plays the game, anybody who enjoys the game, that's BitLife. I wouldn't recommend you get it because you could get addicted to it like I have. But if you have self-control, you can go and get it. Why not? But just do you, man. Play Angry Birds. Oh wait, no, Angry Birds is way more addicting. I don't know. Play a game that doesn't addict you. Carl, I'm gonna go get this Papa John's pizza real quick.
Okay.
You talk to the podcast.
Not again. I don't know what to say. You don't leave me with anything. There's no topics to talk about. Let's talk about, I don't know, mobile games. Mobile games are great. I've always had this thing where I want games on my phone, but I can never, really get into anything per se. Like right now I have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 games on my phone, and I can't, there's only one that other than BitLife, which I'm kind of addicted to, not really. And that's this one game called Cats and Soup, and it's really great. I love it. It's a click game, and it's just cats in their soups. You just collect money, you grow your business, you get more cats, you dress them up, you put your heart and soul into them, and you can come up with names. My first cat, his name is Noodles. He has a hat, he's a little adventurer, and he has balloons to fly around. And it's great. Another game. Oh, does anyone remember Slitherio and Agario? I always call it. Look, there was a big debate about how you pronounce these. I personally call them like that. I'm sorry if you don't call it like that. But those are the games I remember from some of my past. I can't say childhood because it wasn't that long ago. Calm down. And also, Paper.io. Yes, I pronounce it differently. No, you cannot judge me. Those are, good games that I want to say I got addicted to for a little bit, but it was not that long. But they were still really good games that I do recommend to you guys. Join in on the hype, even though it's years ago.
Guys, I have this one idea that we're going to do eventually. I don't know when, though. But my idea is for the vlog, literally just being a good person. I plan to go out to the most dirtiest places my community has to offer, and just literally pick up trash like we're heroes. I want to print out some shirts, some of those green neon shirts that people use to work in, and literally say, "I'm cleaning trash. I'm a hero. Praise me," or something like that. Just to poke fun at all that cleaning and being a hero, saving the earth type of stuff. This is 100% true. I'm looking for the shirts. I'm not having a lot of luck finding them, but the plan is to just essentially just do community service, or film it, and just be heroes essentially. I see a bunch of trash everywhere. There's a bunch of little trash that can be picked up by a little group of special individuals dedicated to cleaning Mother Nature. And it pains me to see the grass and the sidewalks all dirty. So literally like if we were prisoners or something, like in the movies, they make prisoners clean up. That's how we're gonna be. We're gonna all be wearing matching shirts. We're gonna have our little hand grabber thing, our trash bag, and we're just gonna walk around, pick up trash, and it'll look really funny. Because what are we doing? Because I don't see that many people doing it. And I do remember seeing this one couple. I think it was a couple. They were cleaning, and I was like, that looks fun to do. And then I thought, that's even funner to do while filming it. Huh. So yeah, I'm just filming my good deeds. That's the plan. We'll maybe go to the beach. Dad has that idea to go to the beach, but I don't know how much trash we would find in the beach, considering it is the number one beach in the world and people are always trying to clean it and keep it clean and presentable. But we could try. How do you like my idea, G?
Sure. It'd be better if you didn't film it, but yeah, sure.
That's exactly why I'm gonna film it, because it would be better if I didn't film it. Just to get back at everybody who's like, don't film it. Just be a good person. Just live in the moment, man. This is my response to all those people who say don't film it. Why wouldn't I film it? I want to remember this. I want to film it to remember it. I want people to see what you're capable of doing and inspiring. I want to inspire others. How am I going to inspire? By telling them, yeah, I once cleaned a beach. When I could say, look, watch this video how I cleaned the beach. You can do that too. I don't know. I don't know if this will happen. I don't know if I'll even be alive to see it, but who knows. Anyway, Carl, give us the words of wisdom to finish off this beautiful night.
Okay. Darkness cannot drive... Okay, I can't. I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's go.
Why do you have to sneeze at the worst time?
Because you put on the lights. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Why do you sound like you're dying?
First of all, I am. Second of all, I searched up Bit Life quotes, and this is what came up.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Or, on the contrary, here's our second quote, if you all hate that. Every flower is a soul blossoming in nature. Behind every cloud is another cloud. If you can't be in awe of Mother Nature, there's something wrong with you. My soul can find no staircase to heaven unless it is through Earth's loveliness.
Why do you struggle to read? Carl is struggling to breathe. Basic breathing. This is not good, guys.
I'm illiterate.
Please pray for Carl. She's literally struggling to breathe right now. Anyway, this has been another episode of the greatest podcast. Young and Opinionated. Ted.
What the fuck?
You have to, yeah. Young and Opinionated. There.
Wow. I'm so honored.
Alright, guys, we gotta go. This is a quick goodbye. Everybody, enjoy this. Oh, I just got that out.